Hello, everybody. Welcome back, and continue from yesterday's report that I told you, that work that it needs to be done. By the way, I had a great message of the questions that it comes in yesterday. Um, just guys, so you know, if you need a informations regarding to you, I need to see a chart like the chart you see in the videos, and I replied to the person in there. But talking about the energies, is the reading of the energies is happens through the chart, the configurations. Look at the configurations and make these interpretations of those gravities that it's coming in. Kind of like a very great question actually today, and this is what I'm kind of like remind you that everything has its logic within the processes that goes on, and sometimes to interpret it this following the logic that it's coming in because the universe is created that way. Okay, it's the same way there is a logic behind the weatherman's in there that they predict in the weather when it's gonna rain or not. For it is the same thing with the energies with the astrology in there. With the astrology is one of the oldest learning for it. So with that being said, you probably were triggered by the title make it or break it to learn not to break it. And what does that got to do with this? Talking about this is going to be the moon, and at 11 o'clock at night, we are going to have the similar energies as yesterday, since the ascendant and the midheaven is going to point out these divine energies towards the sun, towards your own authority is in there. And currently, we're talking about Venus squaring Pluto. It is about the current law of does not like it, what is happening in the material life. Maybe some of you have this internal experience, like something is it's not quite there yet. But since that squaring between Pluto and Venus in there, it's gonna come off because guess what happens? Pluto is going to go retrograde. He's going to go back. Venus is moving forward, and that energy is not going to be present there. The question is what do you, the rest of the energies are going to be calling in? And as of 7 o'clock in the morning, this energy is going to change. Pay attention to particularly, I'm going to show it to you so you guys can know it. I'm going to be talking to you about these energies of 6 p.m. And these energies of 6 p.m., it has a lot of red. Some of you, you're going to be looking at in there, you're going to be breaking up patterns, you're going to break in at stuff. But are you breaking at stuff that don't serve a purpose? Or are you breaking a stuff just to understanding that after you break it, you have to heal it? If you're breaking yourself, if you're breaking somebody's heart, somebody's gonna comes in and they're gonna break your heart. Are you breaking at somebody else's heart into there because of somebody already broke your heart? And now that hold on to energies within you, you send it to somebody else in some way. That energy is gonna be connecting directly towards what you had as an environment at around your intuition, your mother. A lot of that energy is gonna come out in there. We're talking about that this energy at 6 o'clock is gonna be a very intense because that is the energy of the inner work and the family facing the moon that is at work. You know, the mother is overworked and it's so on, and she cannot pay attention to you when her job as a mother is not fulfilled. Okay. So let me get started with the day because this is going to be kind of like a challenging energies for it. You're going to be able to see it. So this is the 7 o'clock energies. Okay, we are talking about at the beginning. This is gonna be that energy towards the North Node and Mercury. You probably in the morning you're gonna hear something, you're gonna say something in there. Pay attention if you're at work, how you taking it this for it. But that is there about a lot of the people can't do this energies of like repeating cycle of breaking it things. I don't like this. I don't want this. I can't be with this. While you should look at it inside of yourself. What is your limitations? Why you facing it these things again and again and again? What you have not understand of the situations that it's coming towards your life. What is that work that you need to do? And how that it's coming from culture, society. You need to understand society is nothing else but a bunch of BS written rules from the society that some of them they don't even make sense. So, with that being said, the divine energy is going to come in and rising in the morning from Gemini, and that is going to be this green line that it says like seek from the duality, understand the both 2 points. It's so easy to judge. Let me tell you that it's so easy to judge. And when we're talking about Capricorn, Capricorn it is the energy of the manifestations on Earth. It is the cardinal sign that says like, I'm up here in the Earth. I'm ruling what it needs to be, and so on and so on. I know how to do it. I know how to make it. But now you also know how to break it. And with that being said, within that energy is the moon right here, since this is going to be your emotions. And the emotions, when you get it, they're working with your hormones. Your hormones producing these energies within your body, and those energies begins to emitting from your body as a magnetic field. And that magnetic field creates the gravitation. And that's what this report works that way. So when we're talking about this, especially when at the hours when the moon it's gonna be squaring the north node and Mercury, that is about direct material breaking down sabotage in a way for it, because either the what you're telling yourself to reach out to your destiny is gonna break this old patterns of these emotions of the work, and you're gonna following these limitations. You're gonna pass through these limitations, and you're gonna put the authority within yourself to overcome these lower emotions in there, these lower parts from within you. Okay, and since this is gonna be kind of like a ruling the day, through it, seek when you wake up in the morning that I will do something great today. Okay? Because some of you, you are going to be breaking things just to understand that you should not break it. Maybe that's going to be one of the lessons that some of you is going to have to learn for it. And as that being said, here it's at 8 o'clock energies. As you see it right here, Pluto is beginning to squaring the sun, the authority right there. That energy is going to begin to be affecting so much. The Saturn is going to be squaring Mars into Neptune. Hopefully from yesterday, you didn't blow the fuses. And I'm talking about you not blowing the fuses. You did not went and damaging things that happened in there. And with this, if you overcome over the hump, okay, you raising your vibrations, guys. And now that paying off of raising all your vibrations help you to get off of the work that you need to do. But what work? The inner work that you came in. You agree to come in here to do something, to change something, and that change is happening where? In the earth, in the Capricorn. Okay? In a sense, is the moon is right now within is going to be challenging everything that in its path. She's going to be challenging Venus. She's going to be challenging later on the Sun. Okay. And with that being said in there inside of you, look, everything that you attracting or you rejecting, it is because of what is inside of you. Because those emotions, those energies, they turn into these vibes that you emitting there. All right. So talking about at 9 o'clock, that energy is going to be remind you later on. We're talking about the ascendant that it's opposing the moon. You see this energy, and you can blame your mother. You can blame that you didn't get all this. But if you pick up yourself up, if you do the right energies in there, you find the synchronizations with Saturn, you goes in and you work directly with the authority. The authority knows how to work and fix your visions. Because guess what? If I'm focusing on the negative, I'm increasing the negative inside of me. If I focus on the positive, I'm increasing the positive inside of me. But if I'm focusing on the wisdom, what it is positive, what it is negative, and put myself in the shoes of the negative, and put myself in the shoes of the positive, I will be able to find the middle ground. This is like two pairs of shoes. They're totally different, but they're the same size. And you put one on the left and one on the right, and now you understand them both, right? Now you feel them both. This is like you put yourself in both sides of the energies that exist. So you will know, should I open this door? Should I close this door? Or I can break it this and keep repeating the same cycle. Or I can break it, this pattern, totally. And I can go ahead and go the next stage. Finishing of understanding why these things keep coming, so they're not coming anymore into my life. All right, talking about this energies the next hour, which is going to be at the 10 o'clock in the morning. The midheaven is going to be at Pisces opposing Lilith. That is of course, the shadow work that has been done in there. But see it still have this angel wings. They are really, you can see them. Okay, it's kind of like you're gonna be able to see the left and the right shoe of two opposite energies that I'm talking about, but now you're walking with them and you are understanding them and gain the wisdom from all this. What is the energies that's trying to tell you? For some of you, those energies are gonna be related to your mother. For some of you, those energies gonna be related to unhealed past wounds, wounded people, wounding people, healed people, healing people. But right now, you're not in the mood for healing. You're tired of dealing with this healing and tired of getting in all those energies. You're tired of going into the same thing. You want some new actions to come in. And with that being said, right here, okay, here it's Mars. He's at 21 degrees 1 minute in Pisces. Here is Venus, 29 degrees 52 minutes. That is in Aries. They're both pretty much within a span of almost 24 hours. They're both gonna switching energies. They're all gonna pick up different realms. Venus says, I got done with what I need to do and I don't like it. Do you like yourself though? See, what nobody else loves you. You love yourself and you trust the love of the divine. And you're going to be able to see it later on, what is going to happen. All right. Talking about this intensity energies right now, we talk about this Leo opposing Pluto's energies, I think, a lot. But right now, it's squaring Venus. You understand that your will, your desire, and you think that when you're controlling others and demanding the love from others, that is going to help you. No, not. You make you codependent. You're creating a codependent people. by you making yourself a codependent. You're asking from these energies, you're looking at it in those energies. What you need to do is that love that you're demanding from others, make it within yourself. Beginning of loving yourself. Those who are done this work, Mars is going to be helping you to do this. As you see at Mars, it's going to be coming in here at Aries and is giving you a preview of how it's going to be. He's like, I know how to become the king, but what kind of king he's going to be is determined of what do you have within yourself as a personality. What was your growth as a child? What was the things is in there? And currently, since the moon is squaring all this kind of like energies towards Chiron and the North Node, you're kind of like, I cannot do this because I didn't learn from my mother. Okay, you didn't learn from your mother. Can you learn from somebody else? Can you run to someplace else? Can you read a book? Can you watch a movie? Yes, you can. What's stopping you? What does it stopping you? Is you. But you're gonna be looking at those energies and it's like, I feel this intensity inside of me. I cannot take this. Well, that intensity is coming in to tell you, go above, raise above, self-love. Be that self-love. Be that thing here on earth. All right, so here is at 12 o'clock energies, ascendant at Leo sends these divine energies to Capricorn, which is about, excuse me, I said about that learning of the growth. You're going to be remember how to grow. You're going to find something. You're going to find the book. You're going to find the song. You're going to find the movie somewhere you to learn it, what you have not learned. Okay, you can have excuses or you can find resources, but you can have both. You guys hear that before to it. But right now you're looking at with those two shoes. What is your limitations of the excuses, and what is your opportunities of to find resources? You see, this is gonna be helping you with this new thinking of Age of Aquarius. Okay, so you gained the wisdom. All right, gained the wisdom. All right, talking about this 1 o'clock energy is going to be focused within the sun. The sun, positiveness that it's there right now, it looks to limitations. Yeah, those limitations when you say to yourself, I cannot do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to get in this. And the universe says like, oh, I know you don't want to do it. I know you can't do it, but it's evolution. You have to go through it. You have to make these things happen. And that is going to be the part of this destiny understanding inside of you. But at the same time, you've been through here before. And that energy is telling you, it's like, don't break the patterns of reaching out to your destiny. Don't think small. Don't think like before. Don't destroy. Before you create, use wisdom. See and understanding how you're going to make it. If you break it, why are you going to be learning it there? Are you breaking old ways, or are you breaking things to understand, not to break it? Which is the old thought pattern. While the Aquarius pattern is about like, I'm breaking it so I can develop a new thing. I have something for replacement. That it's better, that it's work, that it's going to prevent these things to happen. This is what the Aquarius will be. Okay, this is why this Pluto right now, it is squaring Venus. Those old patterns about love and money coming together as an indulgence, not to work. But when you put the love and money to transfer all this, it becomes wealth. Wealth. Have you ever heard about it that get a poor man, give him advice, and become rich with him? If you look at it for a wealth, okay, it is the same thing applies to you in there, because what you are reaching in there, it is, I mean, riches for you could be different. The inner peace could be a different value compared to a person who wants to have $1 billion and show off in the world. Okay, but your personal energies inside of you will tell you what you need to reach. What did you came here as that destiny that it's gonna be calling you? Why? Why is it calling you? Because the North Node and Mercury, they are together. They are both in the 15 and the 16 degrees of Aries. Basically, it's tell you you are self-mating your destiny now. That was the message of the Mercury retrograde. You to mastering, to become the self-master of yourself. Okay, so talking about this 2 o'clock energies now with Jupiter and Uranus, a lot of help of this, a lot of growth. You're understanding the tough times. Currently, also the moon begins to be involved with this, especially with Uranus. She's trining also the sun and seeing it within that growth is exactly this, with those two different set of shoes of positive and negative that you are walking within the wisdom. You're gaining at that. Why do you need the wisdom? So the wisdom can tell you what to change. But if you're following old patterns, if you're following the old ways, you're going to be repeating the same thing, which is going to lead to insanity. You want to change. You want to make things better. You want to make better for the world. Moon is in Capricorn. Okay, we're talking about public service. But you have to first become the public servant that it's worthy to do the public service out there. So you have to break those patterns so you can serve. And now, who is helping you to grow? The universe and Jupiter, which is Uranus in there. The sudden changes that it's like, oh my God, I have this moment. Oh my God, I need to grow within this. Oh, I need to focus on that. All of a sudden, those changes that it's coming. That is it. That is it. What happened at this hour? All right, talking about 3 o'clock energies. As you paying attention, the chart is changing. The energies is changing. The ascendant, that is it. With Virgo, it's pointing out here so you can reach your destiny. Okay, and your destiny is gonna be telling you, heal that. You see, it is the both ways. You're gonna get the visions, you're gonna get the energies that it's coming from the ascendant, because the energies is coming from the ascendant and go in a process within your mind. But then your mind is gonna send you a feedback. But also that same feedback can be blocked inside of you. Blocked from what you thought the intuition is. Because in the intuition there is a that part of the old pattern stuck within your subconsciousness, because the intuition says that might be my. I got a question for you. Is it? And only the people who living by it is what it is, because they're looking at what it is, then they terminate it. What is these patterns that they need to change within the subconscious? And what do they need to break? Okay. Very powerful energies are right now, guys, and very beautiful in a way. All right, talking about these energies of 4 o'clock, the ascendant is with Lilith. Talking about these energies of Mars. Of course, Mars is like, I want to fly. I want to do something. I'm ready. I don't have patience. I I got this all these energies, and I got all this, and he's working with Jupiter in there, and now he's got this feminine energies, and it's like, but what is this that I see now? If I go too fast, I'll set myself in a failure. I go this aggravation, agitations, and so on. I'm gonna be destroying everything. you're gonna see those two energies, because the one shoe is gonna tell you go left, the other shoe is gonna say go right. And you're like, you know what? I don't want to listen to you two. We are going forward so we can understand you what you have to learn and you what you have to learn. I'm wearing you now. And now you understand this. Okay? You understanding this pattern of this duality that it's coming, because this energy is Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces energies. Okay? And here is this energy. It's at 5 o'clock. The midheaven is at Cancer. It's squaring the ascendant that it's here at Libra. There is no balance, but the authority knows. You see, this wisdom that it's all of a sudden, picture yourself as the king. You have problems. There is issues. There is situations. The country is all over the craziness. And you are what? You are by yourself and that castle, sitting on the throne, and you're like, who I am? Oh, I'm the king, but I'm responsible. I am responsible to myself. I'm responsible to this family. But the family, it is my kingdom. And I see this. And I have to put myself together to make this work. And here is, you're gonna make it or you're gonna break it. Energy, we're talking about this kite that it's coming from the moon. This beautiful blue energy is right in here. That is this beautiful trine, and the midheaven that it's right here at Cancer about the family. Now, what you're going to see is the lack of balance. Those intense energies here, they are the North Node, Mercury, and a Chiron, facing the ascendant and the South Node. So the past is gonna comes in, and it's like, are you gonna repeat it? All of the past is gonna come to you, and it says like, can you break this pattern from the past so it would not repeat in the future? Who's gonna teach you though? Those fine moments, guys, within the energy is this divine energies with Saturn. Who is Saturn though? The karmic ruler, who is going right now deep within your consciousness, and he's giving you these little tiny voices. You see this? This is how all the precedents did before you. Can you be able to change it? Can you be able to do that? And here's how, though. Saturn, right in here, he's sextiling with the moon, and it helps all these energies here to be active. Saturn, it is trine with the midheaven within the work. And then when you put that little lines in there, you see this beautiful energies that it's coming, they make you fly. So you choose the synchronicities, they are happening. But at the same time, the intensity is make clouding your judgment within you. And that clouding of judgment is gonna asking you to break everything, to let it go, to drop it. Like you dropped it so many things in your life, like your precedents dropping things in your life that they're not doing the inner work to create a better family, like the people done that before. Okay? And this is some of you who's gonna be facing that. All right. Some of the people is not happy. You cannot make everyone's happy. If you're trying to make everyone happy, you're out of your mind. And this is gonna be this trigger. It's like, but where is the love, deal? Well, the love is where? In you. Lives inside of you. Okay? How do you know about love? Either receive, give love, or you're missing the love that you're supposed to receive. But that's how you know. Through the left shoe or the right shoe, the positive shoe or the negative shoe. That's how you learn in there. but how you gonna be acting in your life is about it. And now you may gonna feel like you're abandoned, you're let it go, that nobody loves you, you're not in the place where you need to be, and so on. And Venus is shifting to Taurus. She's home. Can you imagine you go back home and there is nobody home? It's an empty house. You're gonna feel like you're empty from within. Your mother is not there to give you the love. You have this consciousness that I'm the king and the queen, but what's the big deal that I'm a king and a queen when nobody loves me? And then you're gonna be sit down within yourself and it's like, what should I do? The answer will be one. Love yourself first and the most. Okay? Some of you may be also experiencing a lot of material challenges, financial situations, and so on. But the overall energies right now is you to making it, seeking this. Because what happens to you, it's probably happened to your parents. It's probably happened to your grandparents. And you're here to understand that why the heck happening to you and how this cannot repeat anymore for the next generations to come. The inner work, it's right here. What are you telling yourself about the place you're gonna go? But currently, the moon, it is squaring all this. Your emotions is out of place. What can you do? Grow. Grow by looking at within the shadow, because the shadow tells you you're missing love, give yourself love. You're missing money, get to work. You're missing the right opportunity, make the opportunity. That's what this is. And that's what evolution wants. Grow. Grow. Why? Midheaven is in Leo. What did you do as the fifth year? All right, talking about the next hour here, it's that when the moon it's already crossing here at Aquarius, she's gonna be joining Pluto. Now that energy is gonna comes in and says like, you need to change the way you think about love. You know, when you're this 5 years old, when are you demanding, you are right. Well, that is gonna come as triggers. And this one, a lot of the people is gonna begin to break in a lot of the stuff. And then Pluto says, like, you have not changed. How you want to keep this world if you keep breaking stuff? And then you complain that you are broken. How about you learn how to not break and begin to create? That's what I'm here for. And this is why Pluto, the moon, it's going to be working with Mars. As you see it down below this line right here. And then it's going to be working with that growth inside of it. Okay? But if you don't see the positive in the negative, you won't learn the wisdom that it comes with this. So in the next hour, which is we're talking about 8 o'clock, that energy is going to comes in. Some of you matured, some of you still fighting the universe. Of course, this unification here with the moon and Pluto depends on your chart placements in there is going to have a different effects to you. But you see it loud and clear that energy is coming to you to see where are you going to be focused on it. Okay? And the midheaven energies that it's coming down right here through Chiron and Mercury and the North Node is focused within that. That king that finally is understood. I cannot just only ask from the people of my kingdom. I also have to give. I can't just break in things. I have to build this kingdom. I have to build this empire with goodness, with greatness. But where did that started first? In you. All right, those who did that, you healed patterns, you healed energies, You're feeling it, how that coming into you, and you're seeing it to yourself. A lot of divine energy is gonna comes out from the Scorpio ascendant that it's coming, especially with this. The truth has been spoken from within you, but do you hiding the truth or you believing in the truth? And what is the truth? Well, you determine the truth by finding this positive and negative to understand 100% of the truth, because the 100% of the truth contains both, because everything in this world has positive and negative, like every magnet. Okay, but in order you to create it, there has to be movement. Okay, the movement that goes into the universe that it comes in, it creates the movement of our galaxy. The galaxy moves, makes the movement of our solar system. And here we are on this spinning planet called Earth. And your life is make you spin around for purpose. But what is your purpose? You know what's your purpose. Deep inside of you, you always know what is your purpose. Okay? To make this world a better place. Next hour. The shadow has been spoken. Okay? This big blue line here from Lilith that it's coming in the midheaven and pointing out this is about to see the shadow and work that out. Mars right now, it's currently begin to be in Aries. You see, they are both moved in. They both shift, and during this shift, you can use the wisdom in there in understanding the proper things. Or for some of you, this is gonna be like they didn't did what I wanted them. I didn't got what I needed. I'm put these situations, and you failed. You keep repeating the same things, or you can use that energies, understand them, and put that self-love from the divine within you, which is here. It's Venus. And of course, this is at the end of the day. We talked about these energies yesterday. This is the divine energies that it's coming from the midheaven and the ascendant towards the sun. That is one of the king knows. I have to put the love back within the people because the people can create a better place. But who's the king though? You. You. And when you change you, then you show to the world how the world can change by changing themselves. And this is why this intense energy is, because most people don't want to change themselves. Most people want other people to change. And that is one of the patterns that been destroying the world. And this is one of the main core of those Aquarius energies. As you see it right here, midheaven works together with the Pluto and the moon, and here the midheaven it's working with the ascendant, and all goes down below into the north node and Mercury. Instead of facing at these oppositions, you're flowing it through. You're flowing it with it. And that's what it was, the astrogravitational report, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have some any questions for it or anything, you can make some comments below, or you can go ahead and find us on our website, and you can look at more information there. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be love. And try not to break things, but break patterns that prevent you to break things. Okay? That's what this report was about. I'll see you tomorrow. You're welcome, Jolene.